Good morning, everyone. How are you guys? Hello, hello. Good morning, guys. Good morning. How was your morning, guys? Any trades? Any wins? Any losses? Because nothing for me yet. Then great. That's great. Yeah, I didn't take any trades as well. I opened my charts too late to look for any trades this morning. Break even on gold. Good morning. Good morning. One win on gold last night. That's brilliant. By the way, same from last night. Chasing a huge volume imbalance at 0.22 near New York midnight open. Yeah, agree with you. Also seems like we have flat candle. Not really flat candle. Okay, yeah. Watching this as well. I'm actually watching New York midnight open retest. It's something wrong with keyboard, I guess. Where's my phone? What's the story behind that? I don't know. There's no story behind this. Can I question? Of course, go for it. Let's check what we have actually, because I opened my chart too late today. So let's see. Let's start with hourly chart on ES and Q, then we will switch on CL and gold. So I highlighted OT and we have some untapped fair value gaps higher. So I'm not going to lie, if it's going to respect OT and form 5-minute OB, something similar to twin setup, but on bit high time frame, like 5-minute chart, I will look for short to test New York midnight open, which is also lines up with volume imbalance. And then probably hourly OB over here, right? So I just not quite sure about bias, but my plan is if it's going to respect this area over here, basically OT area, look for short. So kind of tricky right now, but I will long above 15-minute untapped fair value gap to go to 280, so basically 2.5 standard deviation of hourly manipulation leg. But as long as we inside this OT, sitting inside this OT range, probably I will look for move lower to hourly OB as conservative TP. Exactly, absolutely exactly same plan on ES. If it's going to respect OT, I will look for the drop to equal lows at 62.54. Why it's equal lows? I guess on lower time frame. You got it. What is your bias on ES and NQ? Let me see the poll. 52% bullish. What do you expect to get? So what is your target? Previously high level? At this point, what setup you looking for long? Share with me, so then we will switch analyzing CL and gold. Because it seems like 52% are bullish, and I'm just trying to understand what I'm missing right now. Mostly trade gold, like 99% of the time I trade gold, but when gold moves nice last time for perfect move on gold between 950 and 1010. So basically I call this like last macro for gold. After this, it's a bit choppy, low volume, like it's slow, right? So I'm switching on NQ, sometimes CL. Yeah, you said bias in Q bullish, but what setup you want to look for to enter long trade? 15-minute breaker block, also hourly, I guess. Oh, sorry. I would say, yeah, as long as it's just for me personally, as long as we inside this OT, I'm more bearish to downside to go to hourly OB. Equal lows around 803. Okay, yeah, it's right below hourly OB, lines up with previous week low level. Mostly trade gold, I already answered this question. Once again, exactly same plan on ES. If it's going to respect OT, I will look for short to equal lows. We'll long only above 15-minute fair value gap. Yeah, maybe it's not going to be lots of points. Okay, but just invalidation of the short bias for me is going to be 15-minute inversion. Let's check CL. What we have there. Let me delete. Okay, let's see. Pretty much distortion over here. Distortion trying to drop to sell side. It's old previous week low level. Pretty much like not perfect equal lows. So the plan is actually, since we're respecting hourly fair value gap, we might just drop to sell side liquidity. We don't need to any other retracement. So I'm looking for sell side, another 30 cents lower on CL. Where's previous week low level? I guess I have this from another week. Yes, previous week low level. Exactly. So yes, previous week low level is target. Yes, exactly. We're expecting hourly fair value gap. At this point, doesn't make any sense to retrace again on CL. So maybe first TP at this drop is going to be sell side immediately. So since we got potential to the an hourly sweep, we have SMT with RB. Seems like with RB. And okay, we got huge week. So at this point, makes sense to use body only. We got 5-minute OB. So let's see if it's going to respect our potential hourly sweep for 5-minute setup to sell side over here. Not lots of cents to drop, like 20 cents. It's probably not going to be even 2R. Let me see. Yeah, it's not even 2R. Barely 1R. So yeah, not 2R setup, unfortunately. But I'm looking for sell side on CL. We're expecting hourly fair value gap, which I like. We took this flat candle high. So we'll keep my eyes. Nothing to trade. It's not worth the risk. Gold a bit shabby. Anyway, let's see what we have on daily first. Top-down analysis. Top-down analysis. Some levels. Some old buy side liquidities. Let me delete this everything. Every single level. So I'm going to highlight 50% of daily week. I'm going to name this because I can forget. Daily week. Well, we got daily inversion fair value gap, but since we got 2 fair value gaps in a row, I still want to consider this as internal range liquidity over here, guys. So basically, we got move from external to internal. Right? So we got sweep. We entered daily fair value gap, which is once again internal range liquidity. So I would like to keep my eyes on 33.63. So 33.63 seems like good level, but I'm not quite sure if it's going to pump today because it's fine to see slightly lower first. So for example, we're taking out previous day low level first, but once again, let's see what we have on for our chart. So I'm going to keep this on my screen because we have these questions every single time. Well, inside this daily fair value gap, we have 4-hour fair value gap. So another bullish confirmation. This means bullish trend potential is going to be, height from trend potentially is bullish. We got open minor manipulation, which I don't really like. Well, right now we know that high time frame trend is quite bullish, right? So at this point, we should switch on medium time frame, hourly, 30-minute, 15-minute chart to find PD ray there. So considering potential PD ray, we inside hourly fair value gap, but also we have hourly OB. Okay. And we have OB slightly lower. So even if it wants to retrace, I would look for retracement within this OB, not lower, just for now. So let's say, like two plans. We're going to expect potential sweep over here to pump to near buy side liquidity of this candle. Or, okay, I mean, first level at this point is going to be buy side over here. Fine. Or it's going to reject to hourly OB first, then exactly same setup, but at this point I will be extremely bullish to run to 33.63. So far, yeah, not perfect example, unfortunately, but I'm looking for, if it's going to be potential sweep, which just seems like potential sweep, I'm looking for move higher to buy side. Let's see what we have on 5 minutes. Okay, we don't have perfect 5-minute OB, not worth it. Yeah, I mean, we have potential sweep, but we don't have perfect structure for this. It might be just move up without us. What do you think about this, guys? What about like bias on gold? I'm quite bullish right now. Even if it wants to retrace to early OB first, I'm still kind of bullish because we got move from external to internal, at least an attempt to back to external again. I mean, maybe some sort of invalidation at this move up, but this move up not done yet. At least attempt to offer this. Bullish on gold. Kind of the same, guys. So I'm kind of bullish. Daily fair value gap, 4 fair value gap, hourly fair value gap, and we have a bit lower hourly OB. Yeah, it's in consolidation. That's why I'm trying to tell you guys no reason to aim for huge levels. I mean, like lots of points, lots of dollars move. On gold, like aim for 2R and be done for the day. So at this point, it may pump over here, but once I don't see setup for this yet, which will worse 2R, right? So agree with me? Once again, even if it wants to retrace, I will be fine with this. And I'm happy like it didn't offer any solid structure over here. It made retrace to earlier before than exactly same pump. So I hope it's going to be a bit better structure for long. So let's see. So once again, I took 0 trades today, this morning. Also, I kind of hate this lots of gaps on gold, which is not typical for gold, I would say. That's why maybe structure looks ugly. But it is what it is, so. That's my plan. Let's see how it goes. Bias on CL previous week low level. So I'm watching 65.40. That's my plan. A rejection to sell side. That's it. What do you think about CL, guys? Bearish, bullish? At least sell side. I guess previous week low level. We have equal lows slightly lower, which is not perfect equal lows. But I'm not going to talk about them just for now. Watching sell side over here. Short term, exactly. So, exactly. That's the plan. 65.40. Let's see if we get this. We got kind of bearish trend. We got medium time frame bearish PT ray. So, huge spread on CL. That's, by the way, pretty much common problem. Yeah. Exactly. No reason to aim for very high targets. Exactly. Doesn't make any sense. Especially recently, market is kind of crazy. Yeah, I know it's CFD. You're not first who saying this. So on Q&A, yes, I already said, as long as we inside this OT range, I'm kind of more bearish to hourly OB over here and equal lows over here. So I will try to long, I will look for potential long at least above 15-minute fair value gap to previous day high level, but I'm not ready to long here. I can be wrong with my bias, of course, but you got my point. Took the trade last night on gold, but took 0 trades today. That's the plan, guys. Actually, what should I add more to this? So I analyzed CL, analyzed gold, analyzed NQNES. So we have at least plan to trade something. So let's see how it goes. Hello, hello. Good morning, guys. Who just joined? Good morning. RTY. So YM, RTY, any other futures? I need to backtest them first because I'm not sure about contract size. So no reason to backtest this because talk about them because I'm not going to trade them. Oh yeah, plan for NQ, of course. If you just joined, I can repeat this again. So as you can see, I highlighted OT of yesterday range. And I believe, once again, can be wrong at this point. But if it's going to respect this OT range over here, I will look for the short. First TP New York midnight open. Second TP, London low, maybe early OB. It's not huge difference between them. Maybe London low at this point. So as long as we're inside this OT, I'm bearish. We long above 15-minute fair value gap only. Exactly same plan on ES. As long as we are inside this OT, I'm looking for New York midnight open and equal lows over here. We have a bit different 15-minute fair value gap, so I will try to act accordingly. So not quite sure about setup for long on ES. That's pretty much it, guys. Any other questions? Trying to keep this simple. If this and this. That's all I have so far. Bias on gold. I'm a bit more bullish. It's a bit choppy right now. Like 2 scenarios. So we're going to respect this early fair value gap. Lots of green, I know, guys. It's big. Green box is daily fair value gap. This green box is 4-hour fair value gap. This green box is hourly fair value gap, as you can see. So like 2 plans, it's going to respect this hourly fair value gap to pump to near buy side over here. Or we're going to drop first to hourly OB. I highlighted this over here, so you cannot see this right now clearly, but it's this candle. Basically propulsion block, more like propulsion block. And then exactly same idea. Boom, boom. So we don't have perfect structure to long something, which is nice. Green boxes for bullishness. Exactly. Oh, good job. You took perfect trade yesterday. I'm so happy for you. This OB sitting inside discount, so I'm fine with the test of this OB again. Seems like a good support level. I guess I need to change the opacity. It's kind of hard to see candles. Lots of green color. Oh, not trades right now. I'm sitting flat. Yeah, I remember you were shorting this gold chart. You posted this on Twitter. And actually, if you just forgot about, let's say you pretend to forget about this trade, you could get nice money. Exactly same happened yesterday with me. Exactly the same. Happens, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Was trying to short yesterday twice and 2 break-evens. Okay, wait for market to open. I'm just keeping my eyes on NQ, and NQ is so slow right now. It's inside consolidation since 8:40, so nothing significant happened. Probably targeting for previous day low and Asia low. You mean on gold? Or what? Yeah. Tomorrow's first day. Oh my god, tomorrow's first day. Crazy. What time is this? Okay, 30 more seconds. Need to schedule a workout for tomorrow. I'm not quite sure about previous day low level. I'm just keeping my eyes on this area over here. So between 35 and 30. So somewhere over here. Let's highlight this area. Like target area? How to call this? Like target area, I guess. Something like this. You'll be fine, don't worry. So that's target area. So the range between, I would say a bit lower than top of hourly OB, because we have fair value gap and lower than firm order block, and this low target area for gold. So I can say like maybe at this point, yes, and you can pump higher since gold is trying to drop. So let's check what we have on yes and Q. Yeah, trying to pump. Going to switch on 2-minute chart right now to see what is going on there. So what we have there? We don't have M2 model, by the way, yet. I don't have this template, okay. I cannot say like we traded above 9 a.m. open, as well as I cannot, just for now, cannot say we traded below 9 a.m. open. We're trying. But I cannot see setup for short right now on using M2 model, unfortunately. I mean, this happens sometimes. It's not going to be here every single day. Where is 9 a.m.? Going to New York midnight open. Once again, we have big volume balance. I don't really use it, but as Ross said in the chat, that yes, it's good volume balance as a level. Good PDR as potential target. So once again, I wish I could trade the short using M2 model, but the problem is considering like potential OB. I mean, yes, we do have OB. Issue is we didn't really trade above 9 a.m. open. It can just drop without me. I mean, idea is here because of what? We're expecting OT, as you can see. But the problem is we don't really have structure. Unfortunately. Maybe we can get 5-minute change in the state of delivery. Just structure right now doesn't want to provide me short setup. Even to try this with 1 micro. By the way, let me connect my evaluation account. My funded futures. Connected. Even if I want to talk about potential 30-minute sweep, which is once again double sweep, what is name of SMT indicator? I love you so. Waiting for this comment every single day. So we don't have 3-minute. We actually just got 3-minute OB with huge displacement. So obviously, like, it doesn't make any sense to just short right now with this huge displacement, because even if I want to try to short right now, my stop loss must be swing high. And does it make any sense to risk 50 points with this displacement? Kind of not really. So I'm going to stay flat right now. I do like to see New York midnight open retest. We have flat candle. But the issue is huge stop loss, small profit. So it's going to be a bad risk reward. No, it's not for me. Maybe it will offer SMT right now, so maybe we can reduce our stop loss at this point, at least to the bodies over here, but still nothing good for me. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. So maybe I will just trade evaluation today. That's it, nothing more. Maybe just evaluation for trades. So we got a bit of retracement over here, maybe to the breaker block. Let me highlight this. So we got a test of breaker block, and it's slowly going to New York midnight open. But once again, I just don't see opportunity to engage in this trade. Unfortunately. As I said before, even if I want to consider potential 30-minute sweep, at this point I need to enter at the open of this candle, right? My stop loss must be at this swing high. And if I want to aim for New York midnight open, you see this, right? Ideally, I need to aim for 2R. 2R is over here. And yes, we have London low there, but I'm not quite sure if we are going to drop immediately from this area. Yes, kind of struggling, see this? It's my concern, not going to lie. So not going to engage in this short. Not going to even try engage in this short just yet. I'm going to remove this, guys, if you don't mind. I mean, yes, here's like potential 30-minute sweep. Here's 3-minute OB and shreds open of next candle, but stop loss kind of huge. I mean, like, it's in deep discount with huge displacement. It doesn't mean like the setup is bad. It just maybe not worth the risk. Maybe. Let me see how many points. Like, risk 48 points with obvious target at New York midnight open first. And since I would like to aim for New York midnight open only, it's going to be like, look at this risk. You want to risk 48 points to make 25 points. That's why, like, not worth it, in my humble opinion. Didn't take the sell side. We just tap this target area. That's great. Let's see what will happen next. So your sell limit you want to see the test of OB because we got OB with this huge displacement. I understand you, but what level you would like to aim for? Also, we got perfect SMTs, like double SMT, right, with different assets. Maybe it was sold confirmation. We got order block with the displacement. I mean, we got confirmed order block with this candle only. So we just got open of this candle. It's, as well as on NQ, it's extremely huge risk. So I'm watching for this target area and set up inside this target area. Don't blindly buy right now. Don't be stupid, okay? Especially when we have like just free fall, buying is like absolutely stupid idea. So you're looking for 31. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if it wants to retrace without providing any signature for continuation higher, I agree with you. So we may actually drop to sell side over here. Or it's just going to be straight move down. Unfortunately, just straight move down. I mean, where could engage? We could. No, not worth it. Even if I want to engage at this order block, right? I could stop at break even easily, and most likely I will not re-enter. So it could be break even in my humble opinion, at least for me. You want to see 33.19. Oh, you want to see... Okay, I got it. A bit more than I expected, but possible. I'm going to highlight the sell side. I mean, of course, if it's not going to respect this target area, it will be just sell off, right? So because only inside this area, because we have hourly propulsion block, I can see this as support. I can be bullish. Below this level, I don't have any bullish PD raise, right? It's already invalidated. Most likely will just drop. Right? It's not OB, it's basically propulsion block. And inside this propulsion block, I can be only bullish, but with some sort of setup. Without any setup, I'm not going to engage first. And second, break below this level, obviously invalidation of any bullish ideas. So at this point, we will simply drop. Let me delete this equal highs. Why I have this on my chart? So sell side over here. So maybe I'll see. I'm not going to predict something right now. And gave us some reaction back to premium from this hourly fair value gap. We still inside for our fair value gap. It's not inversion, obviously, right? I'm not trying to say like highly bearish or something like this. We'll just try to react accordingly. So market give us, for example, bullish shift. So we can see if, okay, we got maybe a medium time frame bullish. PD, maybe I can engage for 2R. So something like this, right? It makes me want to drink. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about this. I'm chilling right now. Like, I took like 0 trades yet. Nothing in pre-market. I opened my chart too late this morning. So, what I can say, ES trying to drop. It's really trying. So we have volume balance. Let's see if ES can drop like at least 6-8 points. Back to 86, 87. Oh, in Q-Test New York didn't open. See this? That's nice. That's nice. You said you want to see OT. Thank you. You're asking for too much. OT. She wants to see the tracement. Forget about this. The tracement. Forget. Just straight move down. So once again, I'm watching 87, 86 on AES. Yeah, last time to trade gold, in my opinion, according to setups and something like this, is 950, 1010. After this time, most of the time, it's just ugly consolidation. That's from my observation. Maybe you find this as good time to trade before 11, but I wouldn't say like this. So 1010 is like, that's it. Bottom line. Yeah. Oh, dear. No. So once again, I'm not really trading volume balances like at all. But since we have gap, we have OB, we have some sell side, makes sense to watch this area at least. Do you see setup for long just yet? Once again, if you don't see setup but you see first bullish candle, it doesn't mean it will pump. No setup just yet. Just yet. See this? Once again, market doesn't care what you want to see. What I want to see, right? So let's wait for a setup, and at this point we will try to engage. Right now, nothing for long. Just yet. I normally trade 7, 8 a.m. early in the morning. Yeah, at least nothing for long yet, right? Even if inside bullish fair value gaps, that's fine, but no stop for long. I mean, if it's going to offer sweep from liquidity level, I don't mind to see this. It's going to be at least first confirmation for potential long. So remember what I said? I'm going to start streaming PM session when I see solid price action. I mean, I will just start streaming this. I was observing price action last week and this week. I wouldn't say PM session was to trade. I took 0 trades during PM session, so that's why I don't see like really volatility to engage and simply stream because I need to stream. It doesn't make sense, right? Did you said you were trying to trade potential sweeps. Did you watch my last video about this? I talk about invalidations and something like this. Did you watch my last video? Stuck at New York Midnight Open, and look how far New York Midnight Open on ES. Also, we have equal lows at New York Midnight Open. Yeah, gold doesn't want to provide any interest yet. I mean, okay. No complaints. Accept this. Let me see what I'm going to just open different asset on my Ninja Trader to compare, because sometimes micro NQ and NQ looks completely different. A bit lagging. Give me 1 second. Oh, I got it. We got OB. Maybe we can get something like this. Cannot see perfect entry just yet. Stuck at New York Midnight Open. Doesn't want to move from this New York Midnight Open at all. So once again, we got OB over here. I'm watching yes right now because NQ kind of choppy at this New York Midnight Open. So I would like to keep my eyes on, and yes, not on Q. Also potential 30-minute sweep, 3-minute OB, what we have on 2-minute chart, exactly same OB. You tell me who is stronger, ES or NQ, guys? Who knows? Who is stronger right now, ES or NQ? Question of the day. Who is stronger? Yes, exactly, yes. Yes is stronger right now. So doesn't really make sense to trade in Q at this point. Exactly, yes. Lots of weak, so I'm going to aim for at least over here. Not quite sure where I should engage at this point. Hate when doesn't want to provide 2R. I mean, we have obvious level over here, it's not even 2R. Okay. I will adjust this, so I'm not quite sure about entry yet. Good morning, who just joined? Good morning. Even micro ES didn't take any significant level. Because sometimes micro ES, micro NQ completely different from ES and NQ. So nothing is going on so far. Yes, ES is above New York midnight open, which makes me feel like we need to sell more. Because, okay, let's see, like, if it wants to go to New York midnight open, it's going to be on 3R. Okay, at this point, it doesn't look bad. 2R is going to be at another volume balance. No, like, don't really like this. Unfortunately, it did not provide M2 model, but only potential 30-minute sweep and 3-minute OB. But still, I'm not in love with these charts. I didn't highlight new week opening gap this time. Well, you saw something on 15-second chart? Crazy. That's crazy. I prefer to sleep during London kill zone, so anyway, it didn't worsen initially to risk 48 points as we discussed before. Where was our potential? It didn't worse. I don't remember. It was over here, right? So we want to risk 48 points exactly to make. Yeah, it was kind of crazy still. Almost H2R, but once again. Trying to respect OB on 3-minute chart. CL still has room to go lower, in my opinion. You forgot, market moves before 10 a.m. After 10 a.m., it's just garbage. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Okay, let's see. Oh, you want to see 62.33. I mean, since I'm conservative trader, so 62.54 is my lowest level. So rejection from fair value gap, potential OB over here. Not yet. But I believe it just offered 2R, right? Let's see. Not yet. 2R is going to be at 46. Well, right above London low. Let's see if it wants to provide OB. Who actually knows? CL still has room to go lower. No OB just yet over here. Nice rejection. Struggling. Nothing is going on. Quick check. 1 minute chart choppy. On 3 minute chart we retrace to a 3 minute fair value gap. On 5 minute chart, nothing interesting yet. On 2 minute chart, waiting probably for 10 minute OB. Yeah, we didn't get the exactly same closure on micro and Q just yet. Yeah, sitting on my hands right now. New York with net open on yes, I guess can be primary level. Yeah, New York with net open. Trying to compare. How many points we are away? Like 10 points away. Would like to see 10 points slight lower on ES. London low can be taken at this point on NQ. Let's see. Gold. Just sell off, so no setup on gold right now. Also, we have untapped fair value gap over here on low time frame. We just enter this. Maybe that's why it wants to give us reaction. But New York Midnight Open on ES looks good target, so. The question is if it wants to provide any continuation lower to New York Midnight Open. $10 lower. Struggling, trying to respect PDR over here. 2-minute untapped fair value gap. Normally, I don't expect to get like solid reversal from this. At least reaction, yes, but not reversal. Yeah, watching. Yeah, a bit choppy right now. No, not on the trade. Gold, nice ejection, but no setup to engage at all. So a bit choppy so far. I mean, nice reaction from 2-minute fair value gap over here. I cannot say like I saw perfect setups today. Honestly, it was kind of choppy at the open, before market open, then immediately sold off at market open. So kind of, you know. So let's see what will happen. So kind of choppy so far. Trying to respect 2-minute fair value gap, but nothing else. So initially in yes and Q was bearish reaction from OT. We got exactly what I wanted to see, but the issue is not enough, maybe, to say this. Like, not enough. Want to see a bit more. I want to see hourly OB at 892, at 899.75. So it's like 80 points lower. So yeah, I want to see lower. Just feels like not enough for me personally. Like drop over here to this hourly OB and drop to, if not OB, okay, London low, and drop to New York midnight open on ES. That was initial plan. But they stuck, so I can say they're trying to respect untapped fair value gap from 2-minute chart old one. It was breakaway gap. But offer a reversal from there doesn't make any sense to me. I'm keeping my eyes on gold. Still. You know, on gold I trade potential sweeps. We don't have potential sweeps there. On 30-minute chart or hourly chart. it's 10. So between 10 and 11, normally it's slow, especially last two, like 1 or 2 months. It's pretty much slow for silver bullet. Oh my god! Oh my god! I want to see slightly lower. I want to see ES at New York Midnight Open first, but maybe it will retrace to drop later to New York Midnight Open on ES. Who actually knows? I don't know. My chart are lagging. Something went wrong with my monitors. Guys, everything is fine with my chart right now. No delays. But because, I don't know, like, seems like it's lagging a bit. I know, should be okay, I guess, right now. Okay, it's maybe just on my side. Should not affect stream. I'm sorry, guys. Consolidating a bit, boring. Where can you see potential sweep? I cannot see potential sweep. I'm keeping my eyes right now on chart on gold, 30-minute and hourly. I cannot see potential sweep there. Maybe I'm missing something. You mean for long? So let's say 11-hour trade on gold was in hindsight. In real time, you would probably close early. Right? Let's be honest. So approaching New York Midnight Open. I keep in my eyes on New York Midnight Open on ES. We just balanced 2-minute fair value gap. London low is so close. New York Midnight Open is so close. What will happen? Who actually knows? So we balanced 2-minute fair value gap. So close to New York Midnight Open, like 7 points away from New York Midnight Open. Let's see what will happen. Because even if they want to reverse right now, like for some reason, should drop later to New York Midnight Open. That's normal reaction. After retracement. I mean, if NQ tested New York Midnight Open, ES will do this as well. sooner or later, but it will do this. CL waiting for 10:30 a.m. news because on CL I see obvious target at previous week low level just for now, but doesn't want to move at all. I guess that's why it's consolidating, waiting for news at 10:30. Yeah, I mean, if it wants to retrace right, where's my pointer? Where's my pointer? Give me 1 second. Display settings. Oh, I got it. That's 2. That's 4. Where's 1? That's 3. That's 1. Okay. Apply. Way better. So once again, since NQ took New York Midnight Open, yes, kind of struggling so far. I would say it made a trace right now. Let me move a bit over here. It made a trace right now, but overall I will keep my eyes on New York Midnight Open today. That's why I like, guys, that's beauty of 2R. Like imagine this short, sitting this short, 2R offer it, like I don't care what will happen next. Right? Okay. Sitting flat so far. I mean, if you're looking for potential sips on 15-minute chart, which is fine, you need to look for 1-minute OB. I don't trade 1-minute chart at all, like OB, fair value gaps, whatever. So I'm not going to execute this, but you can if you want. Cannot say no, you cannot do this. We have SMT at low so far. We got SMT, we got OB, we got reaction from 2-minute fair value gap, but it left levels lower. So I don't want to long this just yet. 1-minute OB is a game changer. Perfect. Just not for me. No complaints. Maybe it works. Probably it works. Not going to engage. I mean, I don't want to try 1-minute chart. I mean, I traded for 2 or almost 3 years with 1-minute chart. I just found 2-minute chart, 3-minute chart, and 5-minute chart works way better for me. You probably want to tell me like bigger risk, yes, but I can reduce size of contracts, right? That's it. We got inversion. We got small 5-minute fair value gap. That's it. Still in discount. Yeah. It left room to go lower. Just kind of tricky right now. It's just kind of tricky right now. It offered some bullish structure, but tricky because it left some room to go lower. So I'm quite like I'm 70% bearish, 30% bullish. So I would like to see lower more. To London low and hourly OB. Can be wrong at this point. What about you guys? What you would like to see? You looking for higher? You looking for lower? Share with me. Yeah, no trade as well. Just trying to understand where we're going right now. What time is it? So 14 minutes left until news on CL. Just London low left, New York midnight open left, hourly OB lower. This is why it's kind of tricky for me. I think so. I mean, it left New York midnight open. That's the biggest concern. Also, we have hourly OB and London low lower on NQ. Why we cannot go there? Like, let's say, what is going on with my candles? Maybe something like this. I'm not sure like interested in NQ right now. I'm interested in New York midnight open on ES. So I don't know where at this point we can go on NQ. But I need to see ES taking out New York midnight open. What do you think about this, guys? Just I feel like if I will look for long, and that's fine once again, nothing wrong with this. I just feel like it's going to be from nowhere. I think so. So we'll try to wait a bit more. Maybe I don't want to trade PM session, but we will see what we have. You have targeted New York midnight open. I mean, a bit tricky right now. A bit tricky. Keeping my eyes on gold. Choppy. But it's already not time to trade gold. But also choppy on the ES and NQ, so. Exactly. It can take lots of time to simply go to New York midnight open. It can just reverse all the way up to I am buy side liquidity on yes, then drop. It's classic. Okay, we'll see. Want to take at least something on evaluation, but nothing even to try to evaluation yet. Maybe Chappy, so. Considering potential sweep reaction from 2-minute fair value gap and this 3-minute OB. So back to OT maybe makes sense, but overall I'm not interested in like big long just yet. Let's see if we get propulsion block because we got a huge wick, 20 seconds left in this candle. No, I'm kind of struggling with this long setup on NQ yet. We got the closure. SMT at lows. We got 3-minute OB, we got 3-minute propulsion block, we got reaction from 2-minute fair value gap. We have London low lower, which seemed like good target for the day. We got potential 30-minute sweep, so I'm not quite sure it's enough for me to long this. Okay, not going to engage. Yeah. When it's tricky, so better idea is try to stay away. It's tricky right now? Yes, it's tricky right now. Especially when you see setup on both sides, it's like red flag, don't engage. No FOMO, guys, come on. See setup, enter. Don't see setup, don't enter. Simple as that. Nothing to trade, unfortunately. Nothing to trade, unfortunately. No complaints. I mean, it is what it is. O35 is OT, 50% is over here. New York midnight open potentiality test. I don't know, like, we'll stay away. Not going to be sad about this. It's better to stay away than taking unnecessary losses, especially when you see setup on both sides. My main issue I noticed was with NQ when I was trying to trade Silver Bullet, because before Silver Bullet, like, it's okay, it's obvious setups. Yeah, probably will disconnect my accounts right now. I'm not going to engage, at least for this. Yeah, disconnection. At least not going to engage for AM session. Maybe at lunch, maybe PM session, but it's okay. So I used budget today for this order block on both cases because we got huge week. At this point, doesn't make to use entire candle as order block. So highlighted only body. Open of candle. What do you have on micro gold? A bit different picture, okay. On micro gold and gold, we didn't get sweep, but we got equal lows. We got 3-minute OB. We trying to respect target area. We got some flat candles. And on CL, I'm waiting for news. So let's see if news may deliver to sell side. So for the action from the sell side liquidity. So as you can see, pretty much consolidation so far. And nothing good on NQ. Chapin. So let's see. Yes, I'm sure. I check on MNQ just for now, Ninja Trader, just to compare this. Seems like, is that sweep? Let me check on gold itself. It's 1-6 sweep, right? Or what? Maybe I'm blind. Possible, of course. It's 1-6 sweep on gold. Mm. I seems like equal lows on Ninja Trader. So yes, I'm quite kind of sure about equal lows. Check twice. Yeah, I mean I'm blind, but I mean, yeah. Because it's equal lows, I cannot long right now on gold. I mean, I wish, but since the action from target area. But the problem is it's not really sweep, right? Yeah, price action kind of boring, so I can drive. I mean, I drive every single day. So it was target area between top of hourly OB and bottom of hourly OB. So that's basically OB. Look at ES. ES not in sync with NQ. Trying to deject at least. Oh, no, it's not OB yet. No invalidation of this propulsion block. Right? But slow. Yeah. Why it's so slow? We have kind of news today. What are we waiting for? If low is in, okay, that's fine. My biggest concern is New York Midnight Open on ES. Since we above this level on ES and below this level on NQ, sometimes it's tricky. So we got OT, we got equal highs over here. Not really equal highs, but it seems like it's going to be equal highs. Gold is about to take equal lows. I hope CL dropped at news. Yes, we drop at news. So sell side remains lower, 18 cents lower. Hope to get this move down. So it's inside OT area right now on NQ. My only concern, once again, ES left New York Midnight Open. That's the biggest concern, I would say. That's why it's, I don't know, like kind of tricky for me. Okay, equal highs left on NQ, so should pump there to at least this equal highs, and we'll take OT over here. Someone said low is in on NQ. That's once again, that's okay on NQ to see this low is in, but New York Midnight Open is that's crazy. Was 4 points away from New York Midnight Open. Yes, is more bullish. overall. As we discussed before, it was stronger than NQ. We got reclaimed fair value gap. Equal highs. Needs to be taken, I would say. What about OT on ES? Once again, the reason why I didn't long ES and NQ was New York midnight open on ES. That's the biggest my concern. It just stopped me from longing NQ and ES. No matter what, like I still would like to see New York midnight open. It was main reason why I didn't engage in this long. It's just kind of against my initial bias. CL good drop. Didn't take this sell side yet, but must take this. Yes, just drop to New York midnight open. I will consider potential reversal. If not New York midnight open slightly lower, I will be fine with this. Just from what I saw many times, if NQ took New York midnight open, ES trying as well. Most of the time, 99% of the time. This is why it's kind of tricky for me personally to engage in this long, knowing that ES may actually drop more. It can be just pretty much retracement. We'll see. You in this long? I mean, good luck. Once again, good luck. I'm not saying like it will not work. It can work. Just, I wouldn't say it was nice long opportunity for me personally. Building low resistance to downside, I guess for a reason. It's like low resistance, sharp move up, move down, returns into 50%, continuation. Yes, I do compare sometimes micro gold and micro, not silver, micro CL on NinjaTrader to see what is going on. Yeah, it helps sometimes. No reason to look at gold because gold best time last time was between 950 and 1010. I don't trade after this time. Sometimes, but no, almost never. So no reason to check this chart anymore. Again, we got big wick. I'm going to use just body of this candle. Oh yes, somewhere it's 938 only. So yeah, it's still tradable. It may pump. I'm not saying like it will not pump. Just this New York midnight open makes me feel a bit confused with this long stop. So that's my key level for ES. Once again, so far we have flow resistance to downside. What can offer like sharp move up to equal highs, then move down, retracing to 50%, and then continuation. That might be the plan. We don't have low resistance on ES, by the way. Some SMTs lows, going to ignore them probably. Consider potential once again. Low resistance. We need to see sharp move up, since we have low resistance to downside first, and we have equal high, so maybe it will offer sharp move up before the action down. Let's see. Since we don't have low resistance on ES, we don't need to see this move up. But on NQ, it may actually offer this. So yeah, we'll keep my eyes on New York midnight open. No, I'm not in the short. No. Just connect the account again. So once again, we have low resistance to downside. Let's try to highlight 50%. I mean, I don't care about fair value gaps, as well as I don't care if it respected fair value gap from 2 years ago. I mean, if I'm going to put any line on my chart, it's going to be respected one day. So I'm not going to keep my eyes on old fair value gaps. So pretty much lots of failure swings so far. I put key icon over here. I can put magnet, but I'm not sure if it's going to help you, honestly. Maybe my magnet will help you. I don't know. Do you want this short on ES right now? So I asked Crystal Ball to help us with New York midnight open. Not sure it's going to help us. Birthday today. Does it going to change? It's not going to change my bias. Backtest, gap, and side. What do you mean? Well, sitting so far in my hands, as you can see, nothing to engage over here. I'm watching NQ right now on MNQ actually. We got low resistance. Can I say we got sharp move up? Not really, not really. But since ES left this New York midnight open, I still would like to be more bearish than bullish. Even if ES, no, NQ looks right now more bullish than ES. Well, I just continue sitting on my hands. So far, what kind of range we have for market open? Not that bad, 120 points. Not that bad. What about ES? 20 points. Could be more for M session, Nothing even to try right now. I could try something on valuation, but nothing even to try on valuation right now. Just for fun, Okay. Kind of boring. Guys, once we hit 400 likes, I will do giveaway. So maybe it's going to be fun. Better than this market. Even gold consolidating, CL consolidating. What to trade? I mean, need to wake up early. To trade pre-market. So if you're in this long, using this potential hourly sweep or 3-minute sweep, so we got 3-minute OB. Sorry guys, that's 2-minute chart. We got 3-minute OB. So you want to aim for this from this OB for 2R. This means I'm just going to show you. So we got closure over here, open of next candle, stop loss swing. Low, you want to aim for 2R. Raise 2R. Over here. So I don't care if you entered over here, initially, based on this setup, your stop must be over here, entry here, and target is going to be 2R at 0.73. Let's just force bet trade. You think so? We need some losses. Oh, based on this potential sweep, setup was over here. It was almost 2R. It was, let me see, 46. It was 3 points away from 2R. Well, we could make some money, but we made nothing. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Is it annoying? Yes, it is. I'm going to check right now micro gold just real quick. Once you hit 400 likes, I will do giveaway. We're close to this. Not really. Yeah, lines up with 79% of OT. I agree with you. Yes, exactly. So basically, stop and target based on the open of next candle. No, not based on actual trade entry. No, it's based on where you have to enter. So if you enter too late, so adjust your stop anyway. Probably your trade not going to be 2R, maybe it's going to be 1.5R, but from initial entry, it's going to be 2R already. So yeah, adjust your stop loss and target based on your entry where you had to enter, not where you entered. Makes sense, right? Yeah. This is what I do. Sometimes I aim for less because I clearly can see like 2R was here, but I was too late. I'm going to get maybe 1.2R, you know. Watch, guys, between 7 and 10 p.m. Asia moves nice. Pre-market moves nice. I don't know why IM sessions started doing something like this recently, last 3-4 months. So, because last year I was fine with AM session trades, I had zero complaints, but so far I like pre-market and Asia much more. Much more than I like IM session, New York IM session, since April, yes. I believe since April I took real few trades during IM session, like 5-7 maybe more. Yeah, I mean, no complaints since we still green. I'm still green, but I prefer to sleep in Asia kill zone. I prefer to sleep a bit more before market open. I took long. I took long yesterday during Asia for 14 points, or how? Give me a second. I don't remember how many points I made. No, not 14. 6 points. 6 points. I got this. I posted executions. Don't remember how many points I did. So 6.5 points. Also took this trade like 2 days ago. So once we hit 400 likes, I will do giveaway. And I took nothing today. I mean, no complaints. I made money on this trade, but still want to take some money during IM session. No, they said no. You're asking for too much. So we took equal highs. We tested 62% of basically OT retracement. So guys, hit the like so we can do giveaway since market is boring, quite boring. And guys, what's the next? What should I record next on my YouTube? What kind of video you would like to get on my YouTube? Where's my pencil? Hmm? Because how I trade gold, I already share this. 6.6, and I have no idea. What kind of video should I record next? Top analysis. Where's my pencil? Oh, I found it. How to use. I don't trade unicorn. So how to pick order block, I shared this on my last video. Backtesting video. Backtesting, by the way, easier for me because I don't need to edit something, right? Yeah, I pointed backtest video. Reaction, crazy. I love it. See this? Look at this price action. What's the problem to drop like 1 hour ago? I'm just asking. Like Trump said something, finally. Of course, gold pump at this point from our target area. Of course. This I hate so much, guys. But happy I wasn't a long trade. What happened? Market maker saw my magnet. Always helps. Crazy. I didn't take any longs because I was bearish. But we still have New York midnight open lower. That's criminal price action anyway. I still feel like I'm lucky with to be flat today. Very lucky. Because let's say, I don't know, like where I could engage in this short. I know. Actually, I know where. It's impossible to engage. If not here, then at this like up nothing for short. It offered nothing for short. But still crazy. Trump removed all. Oh, that's interesting. I heard about this, by the way, somewhere on Twitter. Yeah. Gold to the moon. Crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Oh my god, oh my god. Maybe we will break the roof? Gold. Let's go all the way up to the DT63 then. Like, why not? Anyway, I mean, we got SIP over here, we got Remand OB only with this displacement. How to engage? No idea. One more question, not for you guys, for market makers. Why? Why you decided to do this? Why not to drop here, then do whatever you want? Okay. Why not to drop over here? If you were like 3 points away, then do whatever you want. No. Let's blue all accounts with this price action. Everything alive. My favorite type of price action. Hate it so much. Crazy. Go to the moon. Let's go to the moon. I still would like to see lower anyway. Still would like to see 80 points lower. Two-minute chart, comparing, same. We didn't take any significant level. If NQ dropping, normally gold is pumping. Take New York midnight open. What is going on? Just take New York midnight open. Lots of wicks. Gold. Gold, what are you doing right now? Nothing. It already took significant level, so it can consolidate right now. Then maybe it's going to be slow move up on gold. Well, I would say scammy price action. See this? Less than 3 points away. Are you serious? Crazy. Look at this oral. Like, zoom out this. That's absolutely crazy. What this means? Let's stay away. More magnets. I mean, that's enough. I even put key icon. Not going to engage. Going to be done for the day. I mean, flat. Feel proud of myself. Better to be flat than engage in this market, honestly. Oh my god. Okay, guys. We didn't hit 400 likes. But once again, if you did not receive my homework, or you receive my homework on Friday, please work on this. So because I didn't see someone even did that, honestly. So watch my last video about how to trade gold and CL. So compare with my executions that I post every single day on Twitter or Instagram. Enjoy your day. Don't make stupid mistakes. Sitting flat, I mean, that's fine. Proud of myself, honestly. Not engaged in this market. What else? What else? Nothing else. I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah. We'll record new video soon about top-down analysis and backtesting video. Yeah, that's nice t-shirt. I mean, let me remove this. Nice t-shirt. It was gift, by the way. So guys, I will see you tomorrow. Hope to get a bit more volatility, maybe better price action. It was gift, by the way. I didn't buy this. Yeah, but I will probably start recording backtest session. So guys, don't make stupid mistakes. Trade smart, not hard. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye, guys.